How are you doing today? Go ahead, grab yourself a plate. Join me. I'm just in my living room. I don't normally sit on the couch to eat because it is leather, so I don't want to mess it up, splashes, but I think I'm a big girl and I hope to not make a mess. So, let's see what we have today. I made a simple meal, leftovers of some nice sauce that I made, some soup as they call it, but mine's an Afri-Canadian style because it's Rinda style. And then I didn't have any fufu, and nor did I feel like taking the time to grind up some oats. So I just left it as it is and made a real thick oatmeal. So that's what we're having. And then on top, hard-boiled egg. And there. Bon appetit to everybody. And what you're having. I'm wondering if there's something else I could put here. Well, enjoy. Oh, I forgot to get a drink. Wait. Oh, it's heavy. So we have some water. We don't have to have juice every time. Let's see how this is. This is the first time I've done this. I have made it where I ground it up and made sort of a dumpling. Canadians would call it similar to a dumpling of sorts. So I had made that and it was really good, but I figured why? Let it have a little texture. All you're doing is swallowing it anyway. There's damn fruit flies in here. It'll help me keep my weight on. I'm so skinny. You know, it's funny how people, they say, you know, some people may suggest, oh, look at that fat person, oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, for me, it is actually just as offensive when somebody says, oh, look at you, you're so skinny. It's like, oh, I don't like being skinny. I want to have some weight on me. I love women who are nice and healthy. So shout out to all the big girls. And wham wham for me. No. Damn, the setup to do this seems to take so long. My food is always just warm. And I prefer it hot. But it does have a nice spice. The sauce that I made, I had put some, oh gosh, anyhow, long story short, is I put some habanero, one. I found probably the smallest one of the about 5 or 6 that I bought. And I ground it up, never mind just boiling it up whole and just letting a little bit of the capsicums come out. I boiled the whole thing. Anyway, let me talk about it in a minute. Let me eat this before it's completely cold. I actually have placemats here. What's going on here? Anyway, looks like a little damage on there. What happened? That spice is so nice. It's your mouth water. Unlike that processed food, which makes my nose run. Some people don't like that. They don't like you being that natural, in the raw, normal, being yourself. Some people don't like that. You have to watch your words. Anyway, let me not go there. It's almost like talking politics nowadays. You can't say anything. Don't talk religion, don't talk politics, and don't talk your sexual needs. Did I say that? No, I meant your orientation. Freudian slip. Oh, goodness. When did I do the ASMR? Y'all are just too much. This is good. That's a good idea I had. Just making a porridge. I would never have thought about that. Doing something like that. So much easier. Making that fufu. Yeah. Ouch. My power muscles, they haven't woken up in a while. These underpits, half Europeans. I don't shave all the time. Pardon my. Ladies don't put their arms up. They always keep them down. Sorry. Did you see that? But, what was I saying now? Anyways, back to this is that it makes you get big muscles. Trying to fucking pound that foo-foo and pound it into a, make you go foo-foo, man. It's like you're getting into a fight. I'll foo-foo ya. No, but anyway, yeah. I'm going to do this a whole lot more. I'm definitely going to buy some oatmeal, more oatmeal. I have some, but I'm going to be buying it in bulk now. Because when you cook, I had thought about it at one point, and when you cook the oatmeal, and you'll have leftovers, and they'll sit on the stove, by the time you've done your dishes, and you're ready for those pots and pans to be washed, if for whatever reason you've left a little bit of that crap on the side or whatever, there's some remnants of the oatmeal in the pan, it is sticky, it is hard, and it's almost like that fufu. And that's when I thought, hey, obviously I'm not going to let mine get that dry, but I'll just not put as much water. I'll let it soak prior with water and let the flakes, whatever, absorb the water, then cook it. And that way when you, when it's ready, you'll just let it sit for the time that they would say and use as doing fufu. But I'm doing a cooking lesson now, sorry. But anyways, is that, yeah, you just let it sit for a bit while your other food is getting ready, and kind of let it get to room temperature of sorts. Take it off the burner, put it to a side, and let it get to room temperature. And once you go to use it, it's fairly firm. It's a nice texture. So, too much talking again. Let me keep eating. It looks nice too, doesn't it? I thought of making some barley to go with my sauce. again, because I don't have fufu. And I just thought, no, maybe, I don't know if the barley would go well, but now it kind of takes a long time to cook, to me. It seems to take longer than white rice. Fashiawa. Cut this up. I forgot to get my vitamin. When I take my lunch, I always make sure to take a vitamin. Because I don't eat enough fruits and vegetables as much as I'd like. I eat more than some. But how about yourself? Comment in the comments. Do you cook the crap out of your food, out of your vegetables? And did you eat any fresh vegetables are good for you. Remember, fresher is better. Sorry. So it's September 10th, 2021, and I find the temperature is already getting cold. Like last night, I had to actually shut all the windows. Well, I leave them open the track because I like to have fresh air, a little bit of fresh air flowing. But yeah, and I had to put my blankie on. So, and then when I went out for a bit this morning, I had to go out for a minute. I had to put a sweater on, and it's only September 10th, right? Doesn't that seem a little too early yet? Weird. Weird, I tell you. At least people are getting to find out more about what's going on over the internet. Of all the weird that's actually happening. It's like, don't take my word for it. Look it up. I can't tell you in 10 minutes or 5 minutes what I know or why I feel the way I do. It's just that. It's, like this. Don't drink water out the faucet. We have been drinking recycled water, whatever they call it, fucking poop water for years. And I know firsthand because my brother-in-law worked at a water waste recycling or whatever they called it back in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So it was happening there. I think that was 30 years ago now. It was at least 27, 28 years ago. It was, and I knew of it. It was surely happening, right? So people think some of this stuff just started happening overnight. Ouch, I'm getting myself excited. When I get talking too much, it hurts my head because of the concussion I had May 20th. But I'll get moving and doing stuff and then I forget. That's often another reason why I've been doing these ASMRs, because I feel so tired and drained and or in pain once I'm done. It just hurts. It freaking hurts right now. So let me be quiet, keep eating, not get excited about the end of the times of as you knew it wasn't as I know it. But smile! You're in reality show. They're so good for you. Oats and eggs. Oh, and that's the other thing I find. Look, when I start feeling this pain, I can actually feel it all over, and it makes me shaky and makes my voice sound like I'm jumping around or something, and it's really weird. So let me stop talking because I hate the sound of my voice when it starts doing that. I wish I could see a neurologist. It's almost like the humming, like when I'm talking. When I talk normal, it's just too much, and it's weird. I've found that I had to start resorting to whispering, and people think, oh, I'm whispering because I'm doing it for the mukbang. It's actually more comfortable for me to just whisper than talk out loud. So, anybody who's experienced a knock in the head or a concussion on a concrete floor, let me know in the comments how you've been affected. I know I had slight different face, mouth when prior to the concussion, but now I find this side of my face, it tingles, like it gets like a numb, funny feeling. It's weird, like I'm feeling it right now. It's kind of a it's not good to chew this. It's better to just swallow it. That's the other thing since my concussion. I mean, I just made that noise, but I find I jump as though it happened somewhere else. It's like, it's really weird, some of the stuff that goes on now. Uh-oh, what's this? Message. Text. It's like, what time is it? 1:30. I made that call at 10 this morning. Hop to it. I don't feel like eating this egg. Thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure if you feel the incline to like, hit that notification bell for upcoming videos. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. Again, if you're liking the videos though, be sure to hit all for all the new videos that come out daily. Sometimes if I miss a day or two, I might bombard you with a few. But educational. Other times, having mukbangs and having an ASMR turning into an ASMR in the end. I don't know what the freak. Anyway, if you enjoyed this mukbang, stay tuned